Welcome, football fans, to the game between the Comets of Waupaca and the Hawks of Shawano. We're going to be sending it over to the public address announcer for the national anthem, as well as some of the opening comments for this game before we get started here in Waupaca. So again, we're going to turn it over to our public address announcer, and the Comets, one of their choral groups, will be performing the national anthem here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Capable. We invite you to stand, removing any headgear and placing your hand over your heart, and respectfully join us for the performance of the national anthem by the Waupaca High School Mad Jazz Ensemble under the direction of Miss Anna Hoosier. The flag is located behind the scoreboard.
All right, so my name is Dan Nelson, and to my right is Ryan Rasmussen doing all the production work here. Again, we are here in Waupaca for the game between the Hawks of Shawano and the Comets of Waupaca. The starting lineups will be brought to you by Associated Bank, where in every market they serve, Associated Bank is committed to uplifting colleagues, customers, and communities to be stronger. And I believe both of these teams are going to be announced as a team for the starting lineups. I know Waupaca has been all season, and Shawano was just announced as a team as well. Tonight is also senior night for the Comets, so we will I'll go down the list of all the seniors that are on this Waupaca Comet team. We'll start with senior quarterback Austin Adamczyk, senior Jay Card, Ryder Vergowan, Jacob Durant, Noah Crane, Austin Freeberg, Aiden Jordan, Landon Plata, Evan Compton, Owen Bartle, Sawyer Benning, John Zemer, and Justin Olson. So they actually are Comets are going to be announcing their starting lineup. So they're going to start with that quarterback, number 2, Austin Adamczyk, and then number 5, Jay Card, number 6, Ryder Vergowan. I don't know if they're just going to go down and do all the seniors like I just did, but I'll still announce them. So number 7, Jacob Durant. Number 15, Noah Crane. Number 23, Austin Freeberg. Number 53, Aiden Jordan. Number 54, Landon Plata. Number 60, Evan Compton. Number 62, Owen Bartle. Number 67, Sawyer Benning. Number 71, John Zemer. Number 77, Justin Olson. And those are your seniors, again, for the Comets. Comets coached by head coach Tony Altman. And the Hawks of Shawano coached by head coach Alan Tomau. So we're just about ready to get started here in Waupaca. Coming in, the Comets have one win on the season. They are 1-6 and 1-4 in the conference. And the Hawks from Shawano are the same. So 1-6 overall, 1-4 in the conference. This is a pivotal game for both of these teams to potentially make the playoffs. They both still have a chance. But in order to do that, both of these teams need to win both of their last two games. Comets have this game against Shawano, and then next Friday we will be at home against Xavier. So those are two big games here for the Comets. And the Comets will be kicking off, so Shawano will be receiving the opening kick. It'll be number 5, Elijah Sempt, back deep, trying to see the other returner. I believe that's Austin Helling. Both juniors. And it'll be Owen Bartle to kick off for the Comets. And the run up, and we are underway here in Waupaca. Actually, it's number 11 back deep. That's Aiden Rasmussen. He'll field it, move his way up the field, getting a couple blocks, breaking a couple tackles. A nice return for Rasmussen as he takes the ball out to about the 37-yard line, which is where the Hawks will take over on the opening drive of the game. And the Rasmussen, who had the return, will be the starting quarterback and one of the big playmakers for the Hawks. Behind him, I believe we will see, they said a couple number changes. I believe it's Aiden Bistel will be behind Rasmussen. We'll see if that's the case to start this game. Rasmussen does go under center, and actually it looks like it's Marcus Bresgel lined up behind him. He'll drop back to pass. He's looking deep on the opening play of the game. Has Helling out there. Jumps over his man. Makes the catch. What a play by number 1, Austin. It is Austin Helling with the catch. What a catch by Helling, who takes the ball down to the 28-yard line of Waupaca. So about a 35-yard pass play from Rasmussen to Helling. First play of the game. Wow. So same formation here for, this time it'll be a handoff up the middle. And we'll see who carried that one. And that was number 8, Marcus Bresgel. And that is officially a gain of 1 for Bresgel. Same formation, one wide to either side, top and bottom. Here's a man in motion. And this time Rasmussen will take it, he'll pitch it out. Man has some room, that's number 20. He'll go around the outside and does have enough for a first down. That is Joseph Kleinschmidt. So that'll be enough for a first down. That was a gain of 13 on the play. So Shawano will take over first down on the 14 of the Comets. And this time it'll be handoff to Bresgel up the middle, and he will walk into the end zone for a touchdown. 14-yard touchdown carry by Marcus Bresgel. So Shawano marches their way down the field and punches it in. Takes about 2 minutes off the clock. And now it looks like they'll be going for 2. Oh, no, they will be kicking the extra point. So it will be, I believe that's healing. And the attempt is up. Oh, good by that was a shot. So extra point is good, so it puts Shawano up by 7. So it's 7-0. Shawano over Waupaca here on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
And we are back. Again, the Comets just getting ready to kick off, or I'm sorry, the Hawks about to kick back off to the Comets. Shawano drives down the field on their first drive of the game. And they went about 63 yards down the field in 2 minutes and scored a touchdown. 14-yard touchdown carry by Marcus Bresgel. So now back deep for the Comets will be, I believe it, as it has all season, it's been primarily Weston Luritzen and Ryder Vergouwen back deep. And it will be Luritzen who will carry it. We'll see if he actually pitches. He does not. Fakes the pitch. Makes the first man miss. Makes another man miss, and I think we're going to get a hold. He does take the ball out to about the 27, 28-yard line. I think we'll be marching it back. And it is a hold. So we'll see exactly where they spot the Comets here, as it will be from the spot of the foul. El Poblano Mexican-American Grill brings a full and diverse menu of breakfast, lunch, and dinner options to Waupaca. Always fresh, always authentic. Stop into El Poblano on County Road QQ in Waupaca. So it brings the Comets all the way back to their own 10-yard line, which is where they will start their opening drive of this game. It'll be a Damchek in his normal pistol formation. He'll drop back to pass, throws it out. There is Eric Harms with the catch and lowers his shoulder and picks up another couple yards, and he should have enough for the first down. Gain of about 10 on the play.
Now bring us first down, Comets. Being on the tackle for the Hawks, number 3 is Robbie Caldwell.
And it is, so a gain of 10 for Harms. Actually, they're going to give him 11. So ball placed at the 21-yard line. Damchek again will drop back to pass. Has a man out there, and it's Harms again, just trying to move before he caught the ball. Nice pass there by Adamczyk, leading his receiver, but Harms just turned his head a little bit too quick. Had some space, too. It would have been interesting to see how far he could have got. Ultimately ends up with an incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. So same formation. Damchek this time will take it himself up the middle. Vergouwen gets ahead of him. Throws a lead block, and Adamczyk gets out for a gain of, they're going to give him about 5 yards. So it'll be 3rd and 5 from the 26-yard line. Number 52 in on the tackle. KV Aiden Bistel. Here's Adamczyk. He'll drop back to pass. And he's looking to run, and then he is taken down. So it'll be a sack for the Shawano defense. Loss of about 2 yards on the play. Should bring up a 4th and 7. Not able. Wasn't able to see who got the sack there, but ultimately, again, a sack for Shawano, and it'll lead to a punt attempt for the Comets. And this one is shanked out of bounds. Should give the Hawks very good field position. They are going to spot the ball at about the 46-yard line of the Comets. So the Hawks will take over with very good field position here on their second drive of the game, again starting at the 46-yard line of Waupaca after scoring on their opening drive of the game. So we'll see what Shawano has in store. Their first play of the game for them, they did have a 35-yard completion to wide receiver Austin Healing. So we'll see what they draw up here on the second drive for them. Rasmussen will pitch it out, and that is Kleinschmidt who will take the ball, trying to get around the corner, is taken down after a gain of about 5 yards on the play. And that was number 7, Jacob Durant, in on the tackle for the Comets. So actually officially a gain of 6 for Kleinschmidt. And that is, there are 2 Kleinschmidts on the roster for Shawano. So number 20 is Joseph Kleinschmidt. He's gotten a couple carries early in this game. And here is a handoff up the middle, and that is number 8, Marcus Bresgel. And he'll take the ball out for a gain of about 5. That'll be enough for a first down for the Hawks.
And for the Hawks, number 8, Marcus Bresgel with the carry.
Ball spotted at the 35. Number 6, Ryder Vergowan, leading tackler for the Comets, was in on that tackle. Just under 7 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Here's the first down. They're going to throw it out and getting it on the move. That is number 5 making a move, taking his speed and getting pushed out of bounds by Durant just short of the goal line. That was number 5, Elijah Senft. Wow, gain of about 30 on the play. So ball will be spotted at actually the 7-yard line. So it's a gain of about 28 yards on the play. Nice pass play getting Senft using his speed, catching it already on the run. He's able to get around the corner and take it down all the way to the 7-yard line. So again, Shawano moving the ball really well on the second drive, just as they did on the first drive. First and goal. Here will be a handoff to Bresgel, and he's taken down immediately. And that is number 13, Wyatt Benning, in on the tackle. It'll be a gain of about 1 for Bresgel.
And with the carry for the Hawks, number 8, Marcus Bresgel. In on the tackle for the Comets, number 13, Wyatt Benning.
Again, nice tackle there by Benning, not allowing Bresgel to get any space. So bring up, I think they're actually going to give him no gain on the play. So it'll be second and goal from the 7. Here is this time, and another nice defensive play there by the Comets, as that was Bresgel again. This time a loss of, looks like 2 on the play. So that's going to bring up a huge third down early in this game. Third and goal from the 9 for Shawano. They've already shown Healing with that extra point. We know he can. He definitely has some field goal distance. So if they don't get it here, it'll be interesting to see what they decide to do, as they are within the 10-yard line. Most high school teams see them go for it, but if you got a good field goal kicker, you never know. So this time Rasmussen drops back, he rolls to his left, and he's going to get taken down for a big sack. Dropped it at about the 20-yard line, so a loss of 11 on the play. That was Dylan Johnson in on the sack. Again, that'll bring up a 4th and goal from the 19, and they are going to attempt now that field goal. Should be looking at about a 34-yard field goal approximately. So again, it will be number 1, Austin Healing, doing the kicking. And here's the kick. It has the distance. I think it's no good. Just left. So just wide left, the field goal attempt. So that is a great defensive stand there by the Comets. So it is 7-0 with 4 minutes left to go here in this first quarter here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
So as we come back, Waupaca did forget how quick after a turnover on downs or a missed field goal there. The Comets got the ball right away, and they get a rush to the left and then a hold. So it's going to move the Comets back about 10 yards. Should be a 1st and 20 now on this next play. Again, big defensive stand there by the Comets. Big 11-yard sack by Dylan Johnson pushes Shawano back from the 9 to the 20, and then they miss a field goal. So big defensive stand there by the Comets. Starting to get a little chilly here. And we got a pass from Adamczyk. He throws it over to Vergouwen, who is then taken down almost immediately for maybe even a loss on the play. That was number 57. And that's Dwayne Gristoblanchi with the tackle. So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 20. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Adamczyk back to pass. Hit as soon as he throws it. And it's incomplete. We'll see what this is, as it was thrown right when Adamczyk was hit. So we could see potentially a roughing the passer or a holding. We'll have to see exactly what is called here. Personal foul, roughing the passer on the defense. So big-time break there for the Comets. That'll give them a move the ball. Should move it 15 yards. In high school, though, okay, it is a first down. Couldn't remember if they did automatic first downs on those or not. So it ends up being a big-time turn of events there for the Comets. Incomplete pass would have been a 3rd and 20. Now it's a roughing the passer, 1st and 10. Adamczyk now will take it, hand it off up the middle. That should be, I believe that's Vergouwen. It is on the carry. And he'll move the ball out to the about 29-yard line, and it'll be a gain of 4 for Vergouwen. So I'll bring up a 2nd and 6. Too wide, top and bottom of your screen. Adamczyk takes it, pitches it out to Vergouwen, trying to get some space, but he is taken down after a loss of about a yard. So that'll end up bringing up a 3rd and 7. And that was Dwayne Gristoblanchi, who has been in on multiple early tackles here in this game. One of the stars for that Shawano defense. So 3rd and 7 with about 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Shawano up 7-0 over the Comets early in this one. Adamczyk will drop back to pass, getting pressured. Throws it deep, has a man out there. And we'll see, and they are going to call a defensive pass interference, it looks like. Multiple flags come in. That was intended Tried to see who that was intended for. Normally they take the shots like those to Luritzen, but that was not Luritzen. That was, I believe, number 10 for the Comets, Carter Solberg. And again, big flag there on Shawano's second one of this drive. It'll move the ball all the way out to the 43-yard line, and another first down for the Comets. Solberg did look like he potentially had a step on his defender and then was inhibited and ends up being a defensive pass interference. So Damchek now will drop back to pass. He's going to look to run it. He does. Makes a couple men miss and gets something out of nothing. Gain of about 5 for Adamczyk. And Cristo Blanche in again on the tackle. That's either his third or fourth tackle already in this first quarter. It'll be 2nd and 5 on the 48-yard line of Waupaca. And this will be handoff. That is Luritzen with the carry. And he'll gain about 4 yards on the play. We'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Ball now on the 48 of Shawano. Adamczyk's going to take it himself up the middle, pushing the pile, and I think he has enough for a first down. It looks like on the spot he definitely will. So gain of 2 yards on the play for Adamczyk. And again, the Comets do get a first down. Ball should be spotted at about the 46-yard line. So Comets, with the help of a couple big-time penalties, have a nice drive going here.
That means it'll be 1st and 10 at the Hawks 46.
Damchek this time will hand it off, and this is, I believe, Wyatt Benning in on the carry. Wyatt brings just a little bit of a different element to that Waupaca Comet offense. A little bit of a bigger running back and able to push forward. Gain of about 5, and that's where we will end the first quarter here in Waupaca. The Shawano Hawks up 7-0 over the Waupaca Comets here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today.
And we are back. Start of the second quarter. Damchek will carry himself up the right-hand side, has some room, and he'll have enough for a Comet first down. Brings the ball out to about the 31-yard line of Shawano. So in between those, in between the end of the first and start of the second quarter, we had a nice standing ovation for some of the veterans here from the King Veterans Home that they always like to try to get some of them here if they'd like to come and watch the game. So it was really nice. Everyone here in Waupaca did stand and applaud those veterans. Again, we always thank them for their service and everything they've done for this country as well. So Adamczyk does take it. He'll hand it off to Benning up the middle. Gain of, I think they'll give him 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. So bring up a 2nd and 5. Ball spotted at the 28-yard line. Damczyk back in that pistol formation. And he'll hand it off again to Benning, who will dive forward for a gain of 3. And that'll put the ball down to the 25-yard line. It'll be a 3rd and 2 from there. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. Here's a Damczyk. He's going to take it himself now up the left-hand side. Definitely has enough for a 1st down. So gain of, I think they'll give him 5 yards on the play. And again, Comets keeping that nice drive going here, heading into the beginning of the 2nd quarter.
And that'll be 1st and 10 at the Hawks' 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10 from the 20. Damczyk this time will drop back to pass, getting some pressure, throwing it, has a man out there, but just threw it over the wrong shoulder, and that was, I believe, Solberg was the intended receiver.
Incomplete pass will bring up 2nd down.
Yes, Carter Solberg. No, wait, that was not Carter Solberg. It's hard to see 0s and 8s on there. That was, it looks like Reed Rogers, the sophomore tight end for the Comets, who was the intended target. So bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 20. Adamczyk getting pressured, immediately able to make a move and get out to about the 14-yard line. Should be a gain of about 6. And that was number 3, Robbie Caldwell, in on the tackle for Shawano. Bring up a 3rd and 3. So a gain of actually 7 on the play. And Comets really hoping to keep this drive moving and see if they can punch it into the end zone. I would assume this is definitely 4-down territory. Damczyk drops back to pass, getting pressured. He's going to roll to his right. I think he's just going to throw it out of bounds. Threw it and it looked like Robbie Caldwell had a potential to catch that ball, but he didn't throw it out of bounds. So that'll bring up now a big-time 4th down early in this game. We'll see what the Comets decide to do and coach Tony Altman. I would think we're going to see we're definitely going to see them go for it. So usually in these type of situations, they let senior quarterback Adamczyk figure it out, and whether he takes it himself up the middle or tries to pass it. He's going to drop back to pass. Has a man open right in the middle, and the ball drops and falls incomplete. Threw it into traffic, and that was Weston Luritzen was the intended target, but Dylan Johnson was also in the area, and a couple of Shawano defenders were right there as well. So tries to force a pass in. Falls incomplete. It'll be a turnover on downs. Shawano will take over with the ball at their own 13-yard line with about 9 minutes left to go in this 2nd quarter. So big-time play there for the Shawano defense, able to hold Waupaca to no points on that long drive. And here's a pitch out. This is to the speedster, Elijah Senft, who takes it up for a gain of about 4 yards. Actually, they're going to say 5 yards on the play. Rasmussen under center. He'll take it, fake the pitch, and then throws out to the pitch man. And nice tackle there by Jacob Durant, able to hold Joseph Kleinschmidt. Has enough for first down, but if he gets past Durant, he has a long room to run. A lot of room to run, I should say. So nice play by Durant, holding Kleinschmidt to enough for the first down, but that's about it. So they'll have the ball now spotted at the 26-yard line. Rasmussen fakes the pitch, then hands it to the end around. And that is number 9, Braxton Beiersdorf. And then he is taken down after a loss on the play. Nice defensive play there for the Comets. And that was Durant again. Durant has had a very good defensive, or a few really good defensive plays here for the Comets. Ends up with a loss of 2 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 12. It was a nice play design. It looked like it had a chance to work, and then was just eaten up by those Comet defenders. Rasmussen takes it, flips it out. Here's Sempt. Speedster has some room to run. Able to make a man miss, and here he goes down the sideline. He's going to go all the way. No one's going to touch him. There goes Elijah Sempt, all the way into the end zone, able to get around the corner and then use that speed to go all the way into the end zone for a Shawano touchdown. So he takes the ball 75 yards and puts the Hawks up 13-0 pending the extra point attempt. So it'll be Austin Healing with the attempt. Made the first extra point attempt and then missed a 39-yard field goal wide left. Comets tried to, that was Eric Harms who tried to time the snap to see if he could get around and get the block on the extra point attempt. So they're going to definitely get an encroachment or an offsides. Now we'll see. We'll see if they decide now to go for it. Shawano, if they decide to go for 2. As it ends up being half the distance to the goal. So it's only a gain of about a yard, but it now gives them a good opportunity to punch something in for 2. So Comet's going to bring some of their run stuffers into the game. As that is what we are going to see, as they are going to attempt now the 2-point conversion from the 1 instead of the 2. And they're going to pass it. They're going to throw it out, man out there. That was probably Healing is who they were going to, as he's the big 6'3" receiver, and they were. But it is broken up in the end zone by, again, Jacob Durant, who we mentioned his name multiple times already in this game on defense. He's done a phenomenal job, especially going up against the 6'3" junior Healing. And a nice job by Durant to knock that pass down. So now it will end up being a kickoff from Shawano after that 75-yard touchdown reception by Sempt. 13-0. Waupaca really hoping that they can get something going, as they did on the last drive, but then on a 4th and 3, an incomplete pass from Adamczyk leads to a turnover on downs. So Waupaca hoping they can keep that good momentum that they did have on that drive, but this time punch it in for some points instead of a turnover. Cast your own future at Waupaca Foundry. Now hiring for a number of open positions with a great environment and the chance to work your way up the ladder and truly build your career. Cast your own future at jobs.waupacafoundry.com. So it should be Healing to do the kickoff, and back deep the normal combo of Luritzen and Vergouwen. So here is Healing with the run-up. And they're going to do just a short pooch kick. And it'll be fallen on. Will give the Comets pretty good field position. That was a nice job there by, I believe that's Owen Bartle, to fall. And that was skipped off the ground, but still able to land on it. And will give the Comet good field position at the 40-yard line. I think we're probably going to see that the majority of the time, as we've seen Luritzen and Vergouwen during this season have some pretty good kickoff returns. So it wouldn't surprise me if Shawano continues to keep the ball away from them on those kickoffs. So we're going to dam check. We'll start in that pistol formation. 2 wide bottom of your screen. 1 back. He'll pitch it out to Vergouwen. Getting pressured immediately. Nice job breaking a tackle. Getting a nice block out there. Has some room. And he'll get a gain of just over 10 yards on the play. Nice job by Vergouwen. And nice job by his blockers out there to give him some extra space. So it'll be a gain of 11 for Vergouwen, and a first down will put the Comets into Shawano territory at the 49-yard line. Damchick this time will take it, roll to his left, has a man wide open. That's Eric Harms. And Harms, another drop. It's his second one of the game. Again, I think he's just trying to run with the ball before he has it. He was wide open out there. Sometimes that's the worst, is when you have too much time to think about it instead of just reacting. So it'll be a 2nd and 10 from the 49. Same formation. This time a Damchak has some room. He'll take it himself. And then is pulled down after a gain of about 6. So should lead up to about a 3rd and, well, a gain of 5. So 3rd and 5 now on the play. So another big-time 3rd down here in the second quarter. Comets need to put some points on the board, as their defense has shown it's been gashed already early in this game, and down 13-0. Comets can't let this game get too far out of hand already in this first half. Damchek will roll to his right, has some room. He'll have enough for a first down. Lowers his shoulder and gains a few more. And he'll be spotted down at about the 33-yard line of Shawano. So a big play there for the Comets. Here's a Damchek. We'll pitch it this time to Vergouwen. Has some space. Nice blocking out there by Luritzen. And it'll be a gain of about 5 on the play. And a flag comes in after the play. Shawano is pointing and saying that they believe it's on the Comets. So we'll see what happens here. Refs just having a meeting on the field to decide what the call is here. They're looking towards the Shawano sideline, so I think it's going to be on the Comets. Just trying to ask them what they are going to do. So block in the back on the Comets, and it will be accepted. So it was going to be about a 2nd and 6. Now it should end up being a first. It is from the spot of the foul, so it should end up being about a 1st and 15. Okay, so 2nd and 15. All right, well, here it is. Handoff to Wyatt Benning up the middle. He'll get back just past the original line of scrimmage, gain of about 6 on the play. So that'll end up being a 3rd and 9. Damchek will pitch it out. I think we're going to see a pass. Here's Benning. He's going to throw it to Luritzen, and a beautiful throw. Luritzen makes the catch, makes a man miss. He has some space, and he will get taken down at about the 5, maybe the 4-yard line. Nice trick play there by the Comets, but good defense by Shawano. They were in a great position, but Luritzen able to get out there, get the ball, and make the first man miss. So Benning, the one who just threw that, who has now played running back since the Damchek has been back from injury, Wyatt Benning was the first quarterback in, so we knew he could throw the ball. Nice play there by the Comets, designed up by offensive coordinator Jay Kirchmar. And here's a Damchek. He'll take himself up the middle and in for a Comet touchdown. So the Comets, again, big drive here towards the end of the second quarter. They punch it in for a touchdown with just under 4 minutes left to go in this second quarter. Comets will attempt to put their score up to 7. It should be Durant to do the extra point attempt. And the kick is up, and it is good. So 13-7, Shawano over the Comets in the second quarter here on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back here in Waupaca. Again, 13-7, Shawano up over the Comets of Waupaca. Comets, nice touchdown there on that last drive. The restoration experts in Waupaca are the place to turn when things go wrong in your home or commercial business. From weather damage, water issues, fire, sewage, or general cleanup. Let the restoration experts get your home back the way it was intended. So doing the kickoff will be Owen Bartle, and back deep should be Senft. And it's sometimes hard to see some of those numbers. So not sure who's back there with him, but if he returns it, we'll be able to see. The run up and the kick is off. Nice deep kick by Bartle. Right to, that is actually number 11, Aiden Rasmussen, the quarterback. He'll take it out. Able to make a couple men miss, and then he gets brought down at the 30-yard line. And we're going to have a flag, I think, or maybe not. It looked like I thought the ref threw the flag, but I think he was just motioning where the spot of the ball would be. So nice gang tackle there by the Comets. The Hawks will take over at the 30-yard line. Rasmussen will take it. He'll throw it out to, that is Healing. And he'll get taken down after a gain of about 7 on the play.
And reception is complete to number 1, Austin Healy. They'll bring up second down and 3 for the Hawks. Taken down by number 13, Wyatt Benning.
Wyatt Benning in on the tackle. Here is Rasmussen. He'll take it around the outside, has enough for a first down, and then pushed out of bounds just past the 45-yard line, actually spotted right at the 45-yard line. So just under 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Shawano driving and has a first down. Rasmussen now in the pistol formation. And he'll throw it out to Healing. Has some space, makes a man miss, and then slips and falls down at about the 41-yard line of Waupaca. So enough for a Shawano first down. Shawano has had some really good production out of those short little passes to their wide receivers and then letting them get out in space and make some moves. Seems to be working really well for them in this game. Here's Rasmussen getting pressured. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to take it himself, has some space, and going to make the first man miss and then taken down at about the 17-yard, actually the 27-yard line of Waupaca. And about 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Shawano again continuing this drive going with some nice chunk plays. Shawano was going to try to see if they could get Waupaca with too many men on the field. Ultimately ends up being a handoff to Bresgel. And he'll gain about 4 yards on the play. It looks like 3 or 4. Landon Eisentrout in on the tackle. So now the clock is continuing to tick, so we'll see if we're going to see some urgency here from Shawano. Here's Rasmussen. He'll drop back to pass. He's looking deep, getting pressure. Dylan Johnson able to trip him up, but not after a short gain by Rasmussen. He's able to fall forward for a couple of yards, and will end up being Shawano taking a timeout with just over a minute left here in the second quarter. 13-7, Shawano up over the Comets on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauernfeind Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
And again, Shawano having to take that timeout with a minute 4 seconds left to go here in this first half. They do have the ball 3rd and 4 at the Comet 20-yard line, so Shawano really trying to finish off this first half, knowing that the Comets are going to receive the first half, or the second half kick. So I think Shawano would be content with anything here on the board, whether it's a field goal or a touchdown. Put them up over a 2-possession lead. Healing will go in motion. And they get him to jump. So clearly that was an effective count by quarterback Rasmussen, as about 4 Waupaca Comet defensive linemen jumped. And that's going to give them a free first down, as it was 3rd and 4. So it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 15-yard line. Rasmussen will pitch it out and then taken down immediately. What a play! Oof. So that was Marcus Bresgel taken down by Wyatt Benning. Benning almost looked like he almost got hurt on the play. But what a play! I think they're gonna take. No. Okay, so timeout by Waupaca. They might want to look at Wyatt, at Benning, just to make sure that he's okay. So we'll be right back here on Zaleski Sports.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic,
free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at Waupaca Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
So as we come back, officially a loss of 7 on the play by Benning, who took down Bresgel as soon as he got the pitch from quarterback Rasmussen for Shawano. So it'll be 2nd and 17 from the 22-yard line with about 40 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Rasmussen will look to pass, getting pressured, not able to get taken down though, and here he goes down the sideline, and he'll then get pushed out of bounds, and we're going to have a penalty, I think. Yeah, it's going to be on the defense. Yeah. So he's pushed out of bounds at the 7-yard line, almost taken down for a big loss, but able to evade the first tackler and get a big gain on the play. Initially not enough for a first down, as they need to get to the 5, but it looks like this flag will be, it's going to be a personal foul on the defense. So that will then give Shawano a first down, and they will be within the 5-yard line. Ball officially spotted at the 3 or 4-yard line. Kind of hard to see from here. I think it's the 3. So now first and goal from the, now they're saying from the 4. Trying to keep them out of the end zone. I think they do on the first play. I think that should end up leading to a, now Shawano's telling, the coach is telling his players to get up and get this next play rolling as we're at 20 seconds. I think we'll see the same exact play. Rasmussen, he dives forward, and I think this time he does have enough for the touchdown. No indication yet. And they're saying he did not make it. Well, they haven't yet. Nope, ball spotted right at about the 6-inch line. And now we get a timeout called by the Hawks of Shawano. So it will be, it'll be a 3rd and goal from the 6-inch line with 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter here when we come back on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Doll Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Doll Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Doll Auto, simple.
And as we come back, again, 3rd and goal from the 6-inch line. 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Shawano does have one more timeout left. So I'd be surprised if they don't get this one. I'm sure they'll call timeout and do it again. Comets hoping they can hold Rasmussen from this. Nope, and they're not going to be able to. So hard to hold anybody out from the end zone on the 6-inch line. So Shawano does score with 6 seconds left to go in this second quarter. Nice drive there that they put on to end the half. So they are currently up 19-7. They'll attempt the extra point try, I would assume. Trying to go up 20-7. Starting to get a little chilly here in Waupaca. Currently 53 degrees according to my watch. Feels a little chillier than that though. Oh, they're going to go for 2. Rasmussen will pitch it out. Has a man out there who will walk into the end zone for 2-point conversion. That is Joseph Kleinschmidt in on the carry. So puts the Shawano Hawks up 21-7. Comets will get the kickoff here, and they'll also get the kickoff at the start of the second half. So if there was time for a trick kickoff return, this would be the time. Experience Waupaca's premier lakefront restaurant at Indian Crossing Casino. You'll find a delicious menu, live music, and stunning lake views all under one roof at Indian Crossing Casino on County Highway Q in Waupaca. So again, doing the kickoff, I'm assuming they're not going to give the Comets a chance to even really get a return on this. Thinking we're going to see some sort of either a little pooch kick or almost like an onside kick, but just a squibbler. Let one of the bigger linemen try to field it. And that's exactly what we do see, and it ends up they're going to let it go out of bounds. So it will give the Comet good field position, but I'm sure that's all that Shawano wanted to do, is not give them a chance. We're going to see some sort of maybe a Hail Mary or some sort of a deep attempt by the Comets with 6 seconds left to go here in the half. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line of Waupaca. Okay, ball actually spotted at the 45-yard line.
And with 6 seconds left on the clock in the half, the Comets will take over.
Shawano will send back 2 defenders back all the way to the 25-yard line. One of those would be Healing, the 6'3" wide receiver. And the other would be Kleinschmidt, who is also 6'4". So it looks like we have a timeout called on the field. So when we come back, we'll be ready for one last play here in Waupaca.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
And we are back. And we should be seeing one last attempt for the Comets. 6 seconds left to go in this first half. Damchek has a good arm. I don't know if he has a good enough one to throw it 55 to 60 yards into the end zone. So we'll see what they draw up here. So we're going to have a throw to, and that was Eric Harms through his hands. I think we would have saw potentially some sort of a hook and ladder. It ends up still being 1 second left to go in the half, so this will now be the last play. Here's Damchek. He's going to take it himself up the middle, looking for some blockers, and then is tripped up and taken down at the 45-yard line after a gain of 10, but that'll do it here in the first half. Again, Shawano up 21-7 over the Comets here in Waupaca. We're going to take a couple-minute break. You're going to see a word from our halftime sponsor, Farmers State Bank. And then when we come back, I'll go over some of the scores that Zaleski Sports is covering around the area here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we've participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel that saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmer State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmer State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeman Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, Waupaca Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmer State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help Waupaca.
They should choose Farmer State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well on trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmer State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmer State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmer State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmer State Bank.
So as we come back, they're having a little friendly competition down on the field. A senior from Shawano and a senior from Waupaca are competing in a throwing competition. Whoever wins at our school gets $500, courtesy of, I believe it was First State Bank, if I remember correctly. And then the winning senior also gets a $50 Visa gift card.
Time. All right, we have a tie.
We have a tie.
4-4.
So we'll see what they decide to do here on the field.
Here's
But
what we're going to do. We're going to break the tie. We're going to go 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
On the clock.
So whoever gets the most.
Step back to the 50.
To the 50. Wow, they have a 10-yard throw. They got to throw these little Nerf footballs through.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's see. I'll do the play-by-play of the throw. No one's got it so far. So we'll see what happens if no one gets it. Oh, way too high. Nope. Nope. They're so close. Oh. Shawano. They got one of them in.
Congratulations, your school just earned.
And Shawano just earned $500.
First State Bank.
Courtesy of First State Bank.
$50 gift card. But wait, don't go anywhere, everybody, because at First State Bank, we believe in supporting all our schools. So we're proud to announce that both schools will receive $500 tonight.
Oh, cool. So they are, First State Bank is giving $500 to Waupaca and $500 to Shawano. Kind of a cool thing and a nice job by First State Bank.
Our schools and the amazing community we're proud to serve.
So we got a little bit of time left here in our halftime. There is, as it is a Thursday night game tonight, there is only one other game that Zaleski Sports is covering tonight, and that is the game between Edgar and Pacelli. Edgar currently up 35-0 at halftime over Pacelli. And then again, looking at this game, we do have Shawano has the 21-7 lead over the Comets. So we're going to step aside and take another little quick break, and when we come back, we'll be ready to get started here in the second half in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Why should they choose Farmers State Bank?
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we are here investing in you and investing in this beautiful community. So is there really any other way you should go? Definitely Farmers State Bank.
I love the employees here. They're awesome. I say they're the A-team, and I sincerely mean that. We do so many different things as far as giving back to the community, and they always have a smile on their face. They're always saying thank you. Have a great day. I love our employees.
Farmers State Bank is investing in you. Each year since 1997, we've participated in National Teach Kids to Save Day. This is a day that we are teaching the youth a unique banking program to teach them saving for the future. We feel the saving is a valuable financial lesson for them now and in the future. That's just one of the reasons you should bank with Farmers State Bank.
I think people should choose Farmers State Bank because we're not only a full-service bank, but we also are very community-oriented bank. So we give to a lot of different organizations, not just the big things that people may see, like when we donated to the football field or the Zamboni for hockey, or to the playground splash pad project, or to Lakeman Field. Not just those things, but also the little things like the community churches, the festivals that we give to, Waupaca Arts Hub or Arts Board. You know, we give to just an extreme amount of organizations, and I don't think people realize what we actually do for the community, and I think that's what sets us apart from the rest.
You know what I like most about my job is that I have the opportunity to help the loan officers type loans for people that are looking to make their dreams come true.
Farmers State Bank is actually one of the last local community banks in the area. We are very community driven, always involved in Project Backpack, donations to sporting programs, the schools, always trying to get financial literacy to students, and always just trying to be out in the community and do whatever we can to help Waupaca.
They should choose Farmers State Bank because we truly care about our customers. We watch out for them with scams, with so many things going on nowadays, whether they're scams that have been around a while or even new ones. We get trained very well on trying to pick up on that in all departments so that we can protect our customers, and that, again, we've been with them for multiple generations. We don't want to see them lose the money that they have from retirement or anything like that. We want them to be protected.
When you walk into Farmers State Bank, someone's always going to say hi. They're going to greet you with a smile, and when you're leaving, they're going to say, have a great day. If you need something, we're here. You don't have to call a 1-800 number. Farmers State Bank is always here for you.
You know, Farmers State Bank is so special to me because I get to walk in every day and actually enjoy doing my job. I look forward to coming to work and getting the opportunity to work with people that have now become my second family.
When we say we're investing in you, we truly mean it.
Local decisions, local lenders.
Bank with Farmers State Bank.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Selling your car to Doll Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes.
That's cool.
Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take
Club?
care of it. Doll Auto. Simple.
And then we played at Trappers in the Dells.
And we are back. Just got a couple more minutes left to go of this halftime. Kind of look at some of the future for both of these teams. Shawano, they will be at Fox Valley Lutheran next week to finish off their season. Comets will be at home against Xavier. Both of these teams do need to win this game and their next game to have a chance at making the playoffs this year. Even then, even if they do both of those things, there still is a chance that they don't make the playoffs either. So it kind of depends. I know there's a formulation that the WIAA uses to decide who's going to end up being in the playoffs, but both these teams still have those playoff aspirations open, so both of them know this game is extremely important to see if they can make those playoffs. So it would be a tough one for Shawano going into Fox Valley Lutheran. Fox Valley Lutheran has had a very good year so far. They are currently, I guess actually they're 1-3 in the conference. So I know early in the season, I think Fox Valley Lutheran has had some injuries or some players that have been out that have really hindered their last couple weeks. And then Waupaca going into Shawano, or going to home against Shawano, hoping that they can get some positive momentum from this game if they're able to win it and go into that game again against Xavier. Looking at this game, Shawano up 21-7. They've had some really good offensive drives, able to really sustain some nice drives. Bresgel with a touchdown on the ground. Rasmussen a touchdown on the ground. Comets, Adamczyk with a touchdown on the ground. And they've had some really good drives. They just have not been able to sustain them all the way into points. They've had multiple possessions where they've been within the 30-yard line of Shawano, but not able to put points on the board. So Waupaca hoping they can finish some of those drives now in the second half and lead to some more points as they will start the second half with the kickoff, will the Comets. So we're going to take a couple-minute break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the start of the second half here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
As a local fourth-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at Waupaca Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.waupacafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
And we are back. Both teams on the field getting ready for the start of the second half here in Waupaca. Comets will receive the kick, and it'll be Vergowen and Luritzen back deep, and the Hawks have kept the ball away from both of them, except there was one kickoff that I believe Luritzen fielded it. But ever since then, they have not allowed those two men to beat them. Be Healing again doing the kickoff. And we are ready. Here is the run up and the kick, and he is going to kick it deep. So this time it will be Luritzen who will field it. And trying to look for some space. He's going to move his way along the outside, trying to get to the 30, and he gets right to the 30. So that's where the Comets will start this opening drive of the second half. So again, Comets hoping they can get something positive going on this drive, put some points on the board. Hopefully lead to some good momentum to sustain them through this second half. Adamczyk in that pistol formation. He'll take it himself over to left tackle. And it'll fall forward for a gain of about 6 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Bradley Meady in on the tackle. Adamczyk this time hands it off to Vergowen up the middle. And he'll gain actually getting pushed forward. Nice job by the offensive line. Might have enough for a first down. I think they're going to spot him just. Nope, they are going to give it to him. So gain of 4 for Vergowen. A nice push, able to get that first down. And the Comets will now have the ball at the 40-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Here's Damchik. He'll drop back to pass. Has a man out there. Nice catch. Oh, no, he did drop it. Nope. Incomplete. So Luritson initially had it, but as he was going to the ground, it must have came out of his grasp, as once he landed, the ball was out of his hands. So it'll be incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. Damchek will drop back to pass again. Sam has a man down the middle of the field. And looking for a flag is Eric Harms, but he is not going to get it. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 10. Just an overthrow on the pass by Damchek. Comets after the first down of the second half. Now they've had 2 incomplete passes, bring up a big 3rd down and 10. Damchek again will drop back to pass, getting pressure. Going to roll to his right, looking, he does have a man. Nice catch there by Eric Harms along the sideline, getting both feet in bounds, and that'll be a gain of 11 on the play, enough for a Comet 1st down. Well, that looked like a professional catch there by Harms as he drags or sets right on the sideline, catches it, and falls out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 on the 49-yard line of Shawano. This time Adamczyk will take it himself up the middle and might have enough for another Comet 1st down. Ball spotted at about I think they're going to mark him just short. Or nope, now they're giving him the 1st down. So gain of 10. So 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line of Shawano. Again, Comets putting together a very impressive first drive of the second half. Damchek will look to run, move himself, drive through the pile. Gain of just a couple on the play. I think they'll give him 2 yards. In the tackle, Christo Blanche. Again, called his name multiple times. So it'll officially be a 2nd and 8 from the 36-yard line. About just over 9 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Damchek will take the snap, roll. And we're going to get a hold. So he has a man out there, throws it, incomplete, but it will be a holding. You know, when your quarterback tries to get out of the pocket, a lot of times that is what will happen. And they will accept the penalty, so it will end up being a 2nd and 18 now for the Comets. Ball now at the 47-yard line of Shawano. Adamczyk drops back to pass. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Makes a couple man miss and gets about back just past the original line of scrimmage, where it'll end up being a 3rd and 9. Joseph Depolowski in on the tackle. Big time third down here for the Comets, trying to keep this drive going, get some points on the board. Damchek fakes the handoff, rolls to his right, has a man open. I think he's going to throw it out of bounds, though, and he does. So it'll be incomplete pass. Intended for Luritzen, even if he does. Yeah, I think he did catch it, but he was well out of bounds before he caught it. Comets are going to keep their offense out there. Although Adamczyk a lot of times does do the punting. So we'll see what they decide to do. Again, 4th and 9 from the 38-yard line of Shawano. And they are keeping the offense out there. Here is the snap. Luritzen, or Adamczyk throws it, has Luritzen. He makes the catch, makes the first man miss. And he will go into the end zone for a touchdown. I don't think they might be marking him out of bounds. I think they are. So he is marked out of bounds just shy of the 5-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal from the 6 for the Comets. What a play. What a throw by Adamczyk and catch by Luritzen. Luritzen makes his first man miss and goes down and almost takes it into the end zone, but it looks like he did step out of bounds again at the 6-yard line. So Comets sorely needed that. And they get it from their 2 playmakers, Adamczyk and Luritzen. Adamczyk now will take it himself up the left-hand side, has some space, has some room, dives forward, and he is knocked down just shy of the end zone at the 1-yard line, so it'll end up being 2nd and goal from the 1. Be surprised if we see anything but a quarterback sneak on this play. That's exactly what we see. Adamczyk takes it over the left guard and into the end zone for a Comet touchdown. So what a big drive there for the Comets to start this second half. 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and Comets now down 21-13, again pending the extra point attempt. Durant to do the kick. High snap. Adamczyk gathers it. Kick is up, and it is good. So 21-14, 7 minutes, 25 seconds left to go here in Waupaca in the third quarter on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
And we are back. Again, Comets with the touchdown. They'll be now kicking off deep to, that'll be number 11, Aiden Rasmussen, and I believe number 5, Elijah Sempt. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors, we guarantee quality you can trust. It'll be Owen Bartle to kick off. Here is the run-up and the kick. And he'll kick it deep, and it'll be fielded by Rasmussen. And he's going to get ganged up on and taken down at about the 27, maybe 28-yard line of the Hawks.
That means the Hawks will be taking over at their own 28, 1st and 10.
So ball spotted at the 28. Here's Rasmussen. He's going to look to run over the right-hand side and breaks one tackle and gains a couple yards, maybe 2 on the play.
And number 11, Aiden Rasmussen holds on to it for a couple. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8.
So 2nd and 8, ball spotted at the 30-yard line. And we have, I think it's going to be an equipment timeout. And we'll keep it here until they get the equipment fixed. Again, Dan Nelson here on the call with Ryan Rasmussen to my side doing all the hard work, getting all the commercials queued up and all the camera work and computer work. Looks like we are ready to get back and started here. So 2nd and 8. Handoff up the middle. And trying to drive his way forward, and he'll gain a couple yards. And that, I believe, was Marcus Bresgel. In on the tackle was a host of Comet players.
Marcus Bresgel picks up a couple of yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 5.
So it'll be 3rd and 5, big time 3rd down here. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. Comets trying to force the Hawks into a punt. Rasmussen takes it, throws it out wide. That was number 5, Elijah Senft, and man, able to use that speed. Get forward for a 1st down, but then the back judge does throw a flag at the end of that play. Based on his hand motions, we might see one on each team. Offsetting penalties. So it's an unnecessary roughness on both teams. So it'll be offsetting, which does mean we will replay the down. Which is good news for the Comets, as that was a 1st down. So we'll try that again, 3rd and 5. So here is Rasmussen. This time he will hand it off up the middle and moving the pile, and I believe having enough for a 1st down. I'm assuming that was Bresgel in on the carry. And it was. So a 1st down for Shawano, a gain of, I think they'll give him 7 on the play.
And number 8, Marcus Bresgel with carry. That'll bring up a 1st down for the Hawks. 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
So 1st and 10 at the 40 of Shawano. Here's Rasmussen. He fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself up the middle. And then taken down after a gain of 6.
Number 11, Rasmussen with the carry.
For all your propane needs in Waupaca, Watoma, Princeton, Fremont, and surrounding areas, turn to L&L Propane. Specializing in propane, tanks, new installation, filling, repairs, moving tanks, and more. That's L&L Propane in Waupaca. So 2nd and 5 from the 45. And snapped between the quarterback's legs. The running back picks it up, able to. That was Bresgol. Nice awareness by Bresgol, picking up the ball and getting no gain on the play. Maybe a gain of 1. Could have been a big loss or even a turnover, but Bresgol turns it into a 1-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 4 on the 46-yard line. So another big-time 3rd down here for the Hawks. And taken down for a sack. And that was Wyatt Benning, who grabs Rasmussen and wrangles him to the ground. Big time play there for the Comet defense, and Wyatt Benning ends up pushing the Hawks back. A loss of 6 on the play brings up a 4th and 11. Actually, a loss of 7. What a play by Benning. Rasmussen was looking to potentially pitch that to his running back, but Benning grabbed him, wrapped his arms up so he was not able to, and then took him down to the ground. So here is a punt. A beautiful punt. And it'll take a bounce at about the 20-yard line and will be brought down at the 17. So that is where the Comets will start this next drive. Will be on their own 17-yard line. That was a punt, I believe. That, again, was Austin Healing, who does the kicking and the punting, leading receiver, and a good defender for Shawano as well. That was a beautiful punt.
Right after the punt, the Comets will take over at their own 17, 1st and 10.
Turn to Farmers State Bank for all your banking needs. Farmers is proud to support all of the Waupaca High School athletes and wishes all the Comets the very best this season. Damchek 4 wide receivers. He's going to run it himself. He's hit immediately, able to break a tackle. Here he's getting along the right-hand side, has a blocker out there. And he gets pushed out of bounds at about the 44-yard line of Waupaca. Nice job by Austin Adamczyk, breaking that first tackle, getting outside, and getting a gain of 20, we'll say 28 yards on the play. So nice job by Adamczyk. Ball spotted officially at the 43-yard line. Same formation this time. Adamczyk will fake the pitch, go up the middle, gain of maybe three, maybe 4 on the play.
Austin Adamczyk holds on to the ball, gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7 at the Comets 46.
Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca is a 4th-generation locally owned jewelry store. Find the perfect ring, necklace, earrings, watch, diamond, and so much more. Perfect for any occasion and even offering repair. That's Fletcher's Jewelry in downtown Waupaca. So again, 2nd and 7 from the 46-yard line for the Comets. And we get a timeout, I believe. Or is it going to be an official timeout? No, it is going to be a timeout for Waupaca. So 21-14, Shawano over the Comets here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
And we are back. Oh, Sweet Caroline playing on the speakers. Good shot of the student section here in Waupaca. Always a good turnout for these football games. So again, 2nd and 7, just under 2 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. Damchik will take it, drop back to pass. And he has a man out there, and that's Luritzen. Nice tackle there by number 5, Elijah Senft. Luritzen gain of just a couple, gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play.
That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 at the Comets 48.
So 3rd and 5 at the 48-yard line of Waupaca. Damchik drops back. He's going to take it himself. Nice move, able to get past the first line of defenders, and he will dive forward enough for a first down. Gain of 6 on the play for a Damchik.
Taken down by number 52, Kevion Franklin. First down.
Kevion Franklin in on the tackle for Shawano. Actually, I think that might have been Aiden Bristol, as I believe, according to Coach Tomau, I believe they did change some numbers. Here's the pitch out to Benning. He'll get brought down, but he's able to dive forward for a gain of 4. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Ball spotted at the 42-yard line of Shawano. That might do it here for the 3rd quarter, as we have about 15 seconds left to go. We'll see if they're able to get another play off. Time winding down. Comet's going to see if they can maybe even just try to get Shawano to jump. No, they do snap the ball. Here's the Damchik. Has a man wide open, and that's tight end Dylan Johnson goes past the first defender and gets down at the 26-yard line. That'll be a gain of 16 on the play, enough for a Comet first down. And that'll do it here in the 3rd quarter. So when we come back, the Comets will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line of Shawano here on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we are back. Here's the Damchik. 1st and 10. He's going to take it himself up the middle. Nice blocking by his offensive lineman. And he is brought down after a nice gain of about 9. So it'll end up being a 2nd and 1. Actually, 2nd and 2, it looks like, where they're spotting him. And Comets have a beautiful drive going as they've converted multiple 3rd downs and gotten a couple of big chunk plays out of it as well. So ball will be officially spotted at the 18-yard line. Be 2nd and 2. Damchik another run. This time has a lot of space. Makes one man miss. And he will walk into the end zone for a Comet touchdown. Touchdown of officially 17 yards. A Damchik's 2nd touchdown on the ground. Actually, I apologize. That is his 3rd touchdown on the ground. So a Damchik, all 3 touchdowns for the Comets. And they will try to tie this game up. Jacob Durant on the extra point attempt. Big extra point here. Durant, the kick is up. Off the upright and through for the extra point. As you could see that it hit it, but from our angle you could also see it hit and bounced through. So a big extra point there for Jacob Durant and the Waupaca Comets. Game now tied at 21, and all the momentum currently on that Waupaca sideline. And we'll see if Shawano is able to overcome that momentum and put some points on the board for their first drive of the fourth quarter. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. And as always, we do appreciate all of our sponsors, and they are what allow us to bring the game live to you and live to, or not live, but later on, these players on the field are able to look back at, see what their performance was, and we always appreciate that. And again, always please try to support all of our sponsors, as again, they are the ones that allow us to bring these games live to you, to your home, here on Zaleski Sports. And Comets after the score will be kicking off to Shawano. Again, it will be Sempt and Rasmussen back deep, and Owen Bartle to do the kickoff for the Comets. The run up and the kick, it'll be a deep one, and it'll be fielded by Sempt, the speedster, for Shawano. And he is taken down at about the 26-yard line, and that is a 27-yard line. That's where Shawano will start this drive. John Ziemer in on the tackle for the Comets.
The Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Rasmussen takes it, hands it off, but then taken down after just a short gain of maybe a yard. Looks like it will be a yard, so that'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Justin Olsen in on the tackle for the Comets.
Number 8, Marcus Briscoe.
And that was Briscoe in on the carry.
That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Hawks.
Here's Rasmussen. He'll look to pass. He passes it out. Nice one-handed catch, but then taken down by number 6 for the Comets, Ryder Vergouwen, the leading tackle for the Comets. Big-time tackle for loss. It was a nice catch by Healing. One-handed grab, but then Vergouwen hits him immediately for a big-time loss. Loss of 7, so it'll be 3rd and 16 for Shawano. Ball spotted at their own 21-yard line. One wide on each side. Man in motion now. Rasmussen will drop back, look to pass, throws it out, and they do have some blockers out there. We'll see if he's able to get over to the corner, and he does get some of that yardage back, but ultimately pushed out of bounds after a gain of around 10. Now it looks like 8, so we end up 4th and 8. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line of Shawano. I would assume we're going to see a punt here, as they are still pretty deep in their own territory. That was on the catch and run was Kleinschmidt, number 20. So Healing, again, doing the punting, he does have a leg. He can really put something on it. So he does punt it towards the sideline, takes a beautiful bounce. It's still moving. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds, never did, and landed at about the 40 and bounced all the way down to the 25-yard line of Waupaca, which is where they will take over. And nice job by the defense of the Comets, able to get out of there with holding Shawano to no points, seeing if their offense can continue, as they have scored 2 touchdowns on their last 2 drives. And we're going to see if they can continue that good offensive momentum. And as always, at the conclusion of this game, I will be down on the field with the head coach of the winning team, as well as a player of his choosing for our Highlight House Player of the Game here on Zaleski Sports. So Comets start in that 4-wide pistol formation. Adamczyk will look to pass. He's looking for Luritzen. He has a man to beat. He catches it, trying to break the tackle, and able to hold on, still fighting. Wow, what a play there by Weston Luritzen. He is brought down by number 5, Elijah Sempt, but not after a huge gain. Takes the ball down to the 30-yard line of Shawano. Anytime that they have a one-on-one opportunity to go to Weston Luritzen, they take it. You can't blame them. Luritzen is leading coming into this game, was at, I believe, over 500 yards, or actually 400 yards receiving on the season with 4 touchdowns. Here's Luritzen. He'll pitch it this time. Here's Benning. And here, Benning is going, breaking a tackle, and gets all the way down to the 15-yard line. There is a flag down. I believe it's going to be a personal foul. Hit to the head. And that was Adamczyk took a hard hit there when he pitched that ball. So that'll add on to it. That'll put the Comets on a 1st and goal situation. We'll see where they actually spot the ball, as it should be half the distance to the goal from the 15-yard line. Oh, and there is a player down on the field for Shawano, so we're going to step aside, and when we're able to find out who it is and make sure that they're okay, we'll be back here on Zaleski Sports.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
All right, so we are back, and it was number 5, Elijah Sempt. He was able to hobble off. He did need a little bit of help getting off the field, but looks like he will be okay. Shawano really hoping that he's able to stay in the game with one of their playmakers. So ball spotted at the 7-yard line. Here's Adamczyk. He'll hand it off. Benning breaks the first tackle. He's going to push his way forward, and is he in? He is in the end zone for a touchdown is Wyatt Benning, who breaks the first tackle and then carries the defender into the end zone for a touchdown. The sophomore running back and linebacker for the Comets, and puts the Comets up now 27-21, where they will try to make that 28 here on the extra point attempt. So what a drive there by the Comets. Big time play from Adamczyk to Luritzen, and then Benning punches it in from 7 yards out. Durant with the extra point. And this time right through the middle instead of off of the upright. So that'll put the Comets up 28-21, 8.5 minutes left to go here in this 4th quarter on Zaleski Sports.
The local 4th-generation jeweler, Fletcher's Jewelers in Waupaca, has the perfect variety of diamond engagement rings, wedding bands, bracelets, and so much more. From the moment you step into the store, the service creates an experience you can't find anywhere else. In addition to beautiful new pieces, Fletcher's Jewelers also provides cleaning, repair, and restoration services to keep your existing jewelry as shiny as ever. You can't beat the beautiful selection you'll find at Fletcher's Jewelers in downtown Waupaca.
My favorite part of being in the jewelry business is really the people. Building relationships with the people and becoming part of their family, being part of their traditions.
And we are back. So Comets have scored on their last 3 possessions of the game. And they've also, their defense has held Shawano. I believe the last 2 possessions Shawano has not scored. So all the momentum currently with the Comets. We'll see if Shawano is able to break that momentum and get some points on the board here. It'll be technically their second drive of the fourth quarter, I believe. Owen Bartle doing the kickoff. And it'll be a little bit different back deep. It will be Healing, and I'm sure it's probably Rasmussen. Semft had been back there, but they are working on either his foot or his leg over on their sideline. So Bartle does the kickoff. It'll be Rasmussen who will grab it. And he is taken down by, I think that's Wyatt Benning. It's either Benning or number 18, Reed Rogers. One of them was in on that tackle. 13 and 18, it's really hard to see the difference on the jerseys from up here. The ball spotted at the 27-yard line, which is where Shawano will take over. Rasmussen flips it out, ball in the air, ball's on the ground, and I believe the Comets jumped on it, and they have. So a big-time fumble recovery there for the Comets. Not able to see who jumped on it. And not able to see who it was, but ultimately a huge turnover there. I believe it might have been number 90, John Zemer, who jumped on the ball. And again, the Comets come away with a huge turnover deep in Shawano territory at the 19-yard line. So exactly not what Shawano wanted and exactly what the Comets wanted. Here's Adamczyk, take it himself up the left-hand side. And then taken down after a gain of, they'll give him 7 on the play.
Number 2, Austin Adamczyk holds on to the ball. Gain of 7, that'll bring up 2nd and 3.
So the ball, it'll be 2nd and 3 from the 12-yard line. We're getting on the walkie-talkies the score of the Cubs and Brewers game up here. So here's Adamczyk. He'll take it to the right, and he is going to be taken down for a loss, and there is also a flag on the play. And we're going to see a hold, I believe, on Waupaca. Just in case any of you were wondering the score of that aforementioned Cubs and Brewers game. The Cubs are up 3-0 in the middle of the third inning. I'm not going to tell you all who I cheer for, because I might get in trouble. Let's just say I went to the game on Monday, and I did not leave a very happy camper. So it'll end up being a 2nd and 13. Here's Adamczyk, drop backs the pass, throws it. It is Harms with the catch. And this time he does catch it, as the last couple have slipped through his hands. Actually, he did have that one catch along the sideline as well. So 3rd and 5 after an 8-yard gain. It was 2nd and 13. So 3rd and 5, ball spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's Adamczyk, drops back to pass, does throw it. The man out there, I believe that's Harms again. He falls forward. I don't think he has enough for a first down, though. I think it's a gain of 4. So a nice catch by Eric Harms, catches it in traffic, and it will be a 4th and 1.
Number 11, Eric Harms, 52, Aiden Bristol on the tackle. That'll bring up 4th and 1 for the Comets.
52, Aiden Bristol in on the tackle.
Come on, line, let's go, Comets!
6 minutes left to go in this game. Huge play here for either team. If the Comets are able to get this and punch it in for a touchdown. It's a whole different ball game. Adamczyk takes it. He is pushed forward, and he should have enough for a Comet first down.
Number 2, Austin Adamczyk holds on to the ball, taken down by number 54, Michael Wielander.
No signal yet. They are moving it. First down for the Comets.
And we have a first down coming.
So it'll be first and goal from the 8 for Waupaca. Again, important to take some more time off the clock, as well as again, give them a shot at putting some more points on the board and making this a 2-possession game. Here's Adamczyk. He will hand it off. Breaking one tackle is Vergouwen, and he'll fall forward for a gain of a couple. Gain of about 3 should bring up, I guess the ball was at the 9. So gain of 4, ball spotted at the 5-yard line. Yeah, actually maybe 6-yard line. So it'll be second and goal from the 6. Again, about 5 minutes left now in this one. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Adamczyk will take it himself. Gets around the outside. He'll reach forward and fall into the end zone for a Comet touchdown. Again, Adamczyk has accounted, I believe. Now I'm trying to think back. I know that's at least his 4th touchdown on the ground. Again, big drive there by the Comets after the fumble, which gave them great field position. And now they'll attempt to go up 35-21. And we have some movement along the defensive line. It'll be encroachment or offside, so move the ball up to the 1. And now they're going to attempt the 2-point conversion, it looks like. It's just based on the personnel they sent in there. So again, ball now spotted at the 1. And a flag. Delay of game, I believe. Maybe? Okay, I guess not 100% sure what happened there. All right, here is the play. Adamczyk up the middle. Yeah, he's moving forward. I don't know if he got in, though. I think they're going to spot him just short of the end zone. So the 2-point attempt, no good. So Comets now with a 34-21 lead, up 13 points here in Waupaca. Just shy of 5 minutes left to go in this one. See how that one other game that Zaleski is covering right now is going. I know it was 35-0 at halftime. Already completed, it looks like. Final score over there in Edgar was 42-0 over Pacelli. Feels weird being here at the football field on a Thursday, but Waupaca does do that. Actually, talking to the head coaches down on the field prior to the game, that is something that I think it has to do with refs, is what it sounded like. not having every single game be on a Friday allows for, when there are games on Thursdays, frees up some more refs that are able to make it to the games. Still feels weird I have to go to work tomorrow. Here's Owen Bartle with the kickoff, and it'll be Rasmussen who will field it. Shawano hoping for a really good return on this one, and they're not going to get it. Still not bad. I mean, they'll take over at about the 30-yard line. But they got to score quick, especially being down 2 possessions with 4 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the game. Shawano has all 3 of their timeouts. Waupaca has 2. Rasmussen will look to pass, rolls to his right, has a man out there, looks for a crossing player. Nice hit. Breaks up the tackle. That's Eric Harms from the safety position. And he's fired up. A nice job by Harms. It could have been a dirty hit if he wanted it to be, but he didn't. He went low, hit him in the kind of the midsection area, did enough to break up the pass, but not enough to injure the player or really take him out. So nice job by Harms breaking up that pass. I know those are always dangerous when you got a safety coming across the middle and players moving every which way. So this time another pass in there, dangerous one. This time brought in by number 20, Joseph Kleinschmidt. So that'll be enough for a first down. Clock now, again, is not the friend of the Hawks. Just over 4 minutes left to go in the game. Now ball spotted at their own 45-yard line. Again, back to pass, getting pressure right away, and he's going to take him down for a sack. And that was number 54, Landon Plata, who gets the sack.
And Aiden Rasmussen is taken down in the backfield by number 54, Landon Plata.
Big-time play there by the Common defense. That is a loss of 7, so it'll be a 2nd and 17. Clock still moving now with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this one. More pressure. And again, he's going to get taken down. Actually able to move the pile almost. It looks like they're going to give him a yard. Taken down by John Zemer. And Noah Crane in on the tackle. So it'll end up being 3rd and 16 after the 1-yard gain. Now just over 3 minutes left. So Shawano, they know they have to go quick, but they also can't get a turnover on downs either, so. And the ball on the ground, and Rasmussen will fall on it after a 1-yard loss. And it'll now be a 4th and 17 after the fumbled snap. So this could pretty much do it if Shawano's not able to get a first down here, even though they do have all 3 timeouts. But it is, again, a 2-possession game now with 2.5 minutes left to go. So Rasmussen back to pass. He's going to throw it, has a man out there. And a good defense by, that was number 3, Weston Luritzen with the defense. It'll end up being a turnover on downs. Comets will take over. Ball spotted on the 38-yard line of Shawano. So 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in this game. Again, ball spotted at the 38. We assume we're going to see run after run after run. Here's a handoff to Vergowen. He'll take the ball for a gain of 3. Ball spotted at the 35. Shawano not taking any timeouts, so I think they're kind of conceding at this point that with a 2-possession game and the Comets having the ball in Shawano territory. So Comets will be happy just to let this go down all the way to the end of the play clock, and I think we're going to see a timeout for Waupaca, as I think we were getting really close to a delay of game. We're going to keep it here. Again, all right, so we are ready. Again, 2nd and 7, 1 minute and 36 seconds left to go in this game. Adamczyk will take it to the left, fakes the pitch, and has some space. And he's still going, and taken down by, that was number 20, Joseph Kleinschmidt. But a nice big gain there, and gives the Comets a first down. And the clock will continue to run. Just over 1 minute left to go. And now we get a big...
Come on, folks, that's Austin Freeberg.
Austin Freeberg is now in the game for the Comets. Again, always cool to see Austin getting into the game. And the Comets are always trying to get him in if they have a big lead. He's just going to stand back by the ref, and that's all right because they're just going to kneel down anyway. So they're going to let the clock go all the way down, and we end up getting a flag. So I think we're going to get, I don't know if we're going to get a false start. 5-yard penalty on the Comets, 42 seconds left to go in this one.
After the penalty, that'll bring up 1st and 15. We got 42 seconds on the board here, folks. Time to make some noise.
So Adamczyk will just kneel, and he does. I believe it's 40 seconds is the play clock, so either 35 or 40 seconds. So they will have to do that one more time, I think. But maybe not. I guess they are coming off the field, so looks like that will do it here in Waupaca. So we'll keep it here till the very end of the game. We got about 15 seconds left. Comet faithful are all standing and on their feet cheering on the team as it counts down from 3 to 2 to 1. And that'll do it here in Waupaca. Again, Comets with a 34-21 win over the Hawks of Shawano. Again, we'll take that couple-minute break. When we come back, I'll be down on the field with Coach Tony Altman and a player of his choosing for the Highlight House Player of the Game here in Waupaca on Zaleski Sports.
The mission at Waupaca Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it.
I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
Waupaca has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and Waupaca supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running and melting iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up Waupaca Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, Waupaca is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
Waupaca Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in Waupaca, and I love that.
Where do you want us to?
Oh, you and Wyatt?
Yep.
Love it. Is it just you two? Or is Coach coming too?
Coach Ullman. Coach Ullman. Just us two?
You want in too?
Yeah, he said he'll be over here in a little bit.
Did you get a forced and recovered?
What's up?
Did you get a forced fumble and a recovered fumble?
I didn't get a forced fumble.
But you got you covered it, right?
Nope, John did.
Oh, John did. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I'll start with Coach and I'll grab you guys. So you can kind of start behind Coach. I'll grab it. So we're up in the. Yep. Dan Nelson from Zaleski Sports with head coach Tony Altman of the Comets. Coach, first half didn't look as pretty as I think maybe you had hoped, right? 21-7, you were down. What was your message to the team at halftime to try to get them amped up coming back out for the second half?
It was just a lot of mental mistakes. Guys not doing stuff that they normally do. We had a couple of drops that were uncharacteristic of us. We had some really bad penalties that put us in the wrong spot. And we were playing a little bit too high, and we got refocused and talked to the guys, and they fired out, and they realized what they can do. And 27 unanswered points is a really big thing for offense and defense.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that. I mean, you come in, you get to that second half, down 21-7, score 27 unanswered points. You know, what was really clicking offensively and defensively during that second half?
We just kind of got rid of those mental mistakes, and we were firing off the ball. We really leaned on some of those upperclassmen, those playmakers. Austin made some really good plays with his feet and his arms. Wes finally got some yards after catch. Dylan had a route over the middle, being able to get us some yards, and getting our running backs the ball, and our line really just took off and started hitting low and driving guys through.
And now Talk, you got one more game, right? Next week at home against Xavier. What's your mindset going into that last game of the season?
It's a big win. It allows us to win 3 or 4, win 2 in a row. Allows us to be able to have a chance to punch our ticket to the playoffs. First year in this young program, and to be able to do that is great. And it's seniors' last game at home, so we're gonna do everything we can. We're gonna get healthy over this weekend, and we're gonna do everything we can to punch our ticket.
Awesome. Congratulations, Coach. Good luck next week. All right, so now I'll be joined by, we have 3 Highlight House player of the games. We have quarterback Austin Adamczyk, Wyatt Benning, and Austin Freeberg to our side here. So, Austin, I know I couldn't remember if you scored all of the touchdowns on the ground.
I did. Wyatt had one, though.
Oh, that's right. Wyatt did have one. So
I'm really proud of him.
Yeah, just talk a little bit about your offensive line. I mean, what you guys were seeing. You're able to move the pile and able to get into the end zone that many times on the ground.
I've been talking to my offensive line all year, and we've been working through stuff, and I really thought they broke through this game. We were going through our stuff, telling them like they got to do this and that, and instead of arguing with the coaches, they listened and they did their job, and those are great holes, and I'm just a product of my offensive line. Without them, I would not get any rushing yards, and nothing but thankful for everyone that goes out there and plays offensive line.
All right, Wyatt, come over here.
Come here, Wyatt.
Okay, so my next question will be for Wyatt Benning. Wyatt, sophomore, linebacker, backup quarterback, running back. You did have a trick play there early in the game, almost a passing touchdown, which would have been really cool to see. But what just the experience that you had when Austin went down with injury, how has that helped you, not only being able to do things like that, but also as a leader on the team as a sophomore?
Well, yeah, I just kind of look up to Austin really because he's like the leader of our team, and so when he went down, I just kind of tried to do what he did best, and our line kind of answered on that today. Yeah.
Absolutely. Congratulations. And then one last question, Austin Freeberg, able to get in the game for the last snap of the. What was going through your head during this game?
We're down 21-7, and on our team just making the big plays, and on senior night, and we finally got it done during the second half.
Awesome. Congratulations, guys. So I'm going to hand you the mic. I'm going to step aside. I want all 3 of you, when I get down from 3, look up at the camera, say I'm what your name is, and I'm in the house.
All right. It's going to go down the line. I'm going to say, I'm Austin Adamczyk, Wyatt Benning.
3, 2, 1.
I'm Austin Adamczyk.
I'm Wyatt Benning.
And I'm Austin Freeberg. And we're in the house.
Congratulations, guys. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
So again, Comets take a big 34-21 win here in Waupaca. Now parlaying that hopefully into a good matchup next week against Xavier here at home, where they will have a shot to punch their ticket to the playoffs in Waupaca. So that's going to do it from Dan Nelson and Ryan Rasmussen. We'll see you next time here on Zaleski Sports.